la miron ka diamu wala la debu ka diamu ka fu kariya fo nyeno ila miro hani mbukake yo nim masla fe anita la miro mannata falillahi alhamdu nani la miro fanantata falillahi bari nte kundingo as lamin dabo ntete diamu no la honorable Sidi Njie la kuola negative way dalilolu melu bembulu aseneat ndela karola chilling na nata NPP la karola honorable Sidi Njie bente nyato akuwa nyinale mune yatinna mandinkolu ko nin fafa sa nin fafa ta keleta fasa kunnan kolla da fasa to ni yaje fafa sa be fafa ta butela woto fasa kunnan kolle fafa sa fasa honorable Sidi Njie abe NPP le adung abe NPP nyamen a badingolu be bularinga normal ninka bading wala mala tundo mo ala sataw molo a sikili nyolo ibe bularing honorable Sidi Njie normal pour que NPP sembentuya nyine mu toñati mota fan yandi nola yo ndala karola ninko badingolu mafon komen nimmelu bodo kono killing hani bari na sate di nyolo wolu man tranta noma pour nga NPP sembentuya hani ngedi amundi mbatata ngakumolu foye mbatata presidential election na dantante badingol la na sate di nyolu NPP te sotla centre NPP pro dubenta centre president Barrow la mansaya nying boyta centre boyta adung na sate o kono secretary to the cabinet about our letter. Could you imagine NPP carte keso men sotoje keme sabanim feng sato nyimma wara baake ne carte keso be la nyoka wilikili nim fennam bari NPP carte kese keme sabanim fenne soto secretary of the cabinet bodo sato la woto baadi ngolu mam fasa roke wolu ko kela foroya la kanta yo ni honorable Sidi Njie baadi ngolu ani honorable Sidi Njie fango ibe NPP sembende ikon woninte kanyang NPP kono abe keno la nyaadile o possible no la nyaadile ata possible no la ninna nyindi amu chendo be ka NPP fasa be nim baadi ngolu ko kabri 1977 wolu koy to lebe foroya kandolla ibe bamani le baadi ngolu be palasol to mansa kunda kono ibe kabule noma nim wandi baadi ngolu be mansa kunda kono palaso kono ibe bularing wolu noma ibe political president wala political sementu yakan. What do you expect from the president? Wose wala kuolu landino ase wala kuolu doyandino bang my friend baadi alinga tonya fo nyoe Nina the presidential election ojibe. Even the ministers, meli alongo e boton ko nkai ko akonyele ko e boton wolukono. Dr. Samad aboite yale. Lamin Diba aboite yale. Even the campaign manager aboite yale. Badi ngulu manson kabule noma. Ikweke la foro yale kanta. So na dende wolu badi ngulu dron la. President Barrow be boylale. NPP te sotola wol kilin lel kanay kafe bal kam vanda kavala ha Sidi Njie mol e mandinga kelo la mandin ko bay president Barrow bala Sidi Njie ba alkana wandi dingo tokuya alkana tokuya secretary of cabinet aboita President Barrow boyta jele. Dr. Aissatou as vice president Brikama President Barrow boyta jele. Because ibadi ngolu sata di nyolu ikobe foraya kandola. Kabiri 1977 foraya kando. Hanibi foraya kando bekeri. Hanibi ibe foraya kandol. Idolaka foraya juma la kanda. Foraya juma. so nale kanda commando wala ka fonye ko ha mulbe diam ko honorable Sidi Njala ko wala ifane mem na fala ninga fem va jawma nga tonyen ntele jeri nyabe wallet because mbe nganya kan NPP men na itolu ana amo nyo kotangolu wolni badingol bi be ya longo billahi wallahi tallahi billahi wallahi tallahi ning NPP yirisumada sulolu be ya lon ko munal ma suloti nyim bankun kan be ya lon ha ning NPP mu suloti melbe parerin ka sulo nyin kuntu be o lon nyim bankun kan alin kana nyonene nali badi ngul be palaso dal me sementu ya al mam bambu koma ke seme you see mansa silata mola jamabe men koma ning ayataranu wo jamani anu wo moni ma nyalo ala palaso kan silata o mari lan mansa silata wala mansa silata wala barin tol badi ngul pala president Barrow nyin doku kendo me alon ka kenyim bankun kan minister le mako yala adamande da minister le makoy Barrow minister i boyte la ila suwala fan folo kono ila molu balande ka karro fe president oy adun baka trole ya fama me ako ibadi ngol kana ka kibarol dila kullo kibarol a jawmal to prae tinya idala mela lan ko man sakunda la kunu kumalo muna nali kake so nal badi ngol palasol to al balanda ka buleno make sementu ya al manna dango balango nyinna al ke tinya ka tinyar ko molu fo pour molu ye tinya hanaratul mam findi santola sal kana fa Sidi Njaaye molu bay ndati je nde kuma kurum folama amam fenke abe NPP le sembentu ya kan abadi ngol be bambuna ko pour que NPP sembentu ya so sal ko munam mbemuna fola ma jawmat mbemuna fola ma so nin dol badi ngol be foraya kandola ñebil jibe o ñama don al foraya kanta al foraya kanda kabiri 1977 foraya kando don dolbe foraya lan dolo al foraya on Sidi Njaaye mam fenke me alon ko mo nyanda fem vola ma jawma he is there for the party and he is there for the president so ndebe muna vola man de fem vola ma nimmemme fem vola ma jawma yes it's your right nobody owns you itela right lemu ka jawma fama bari ndela right lemu ndela hakilo e mendi ndefana na right lem pour ngofo so kana nyofa kana sofa but honorable Sidi Njaaye man ntele jeroto he's there for the party and he's there for the president so ndalla mol mel bije esan hani se miral kendo so na badi ngol be balandi do e ko be la fora yakantol ibe loyalim president o ta jigite la badi ngol balandi ko be fora yakantol anu ni jite o satol to ni eje isa kirigan mbaka makoro nyini buli sala kal ko ni duwol nyaay subolu yi vengra Sidi Njaaye maniga be fenkol bayka ntata fem falama mo kanan kumandi ka fonye ko ha no ntachala ndol be nganyare NPP men nga lonne carte fa o nyakata nyame we know it balanda kal badingul fas nin dolbe badingul fas ala munane te bamban naje ibe bamban naje la because badingul be koma jamala be koma it's very sad. Could you imagine campaign manager of the party wobadi ngole balanga bulano ko fora yakandon a secretary of the cabinet ministers ibadi ngole be balandi ko be fora yakandon alga fa nga Sidi Njaaye mbam na fala ma jawma nta chala mo kana fonyi
Barrow Media Empowerment. Assalamu alaikum. Ngamo be konton min tilibulan nan ba fulale ko assalamu alaikum. Mo be dawda be konton na bake. Ganna president o konton onkol lambala saho onen groupe odingol be. Lafta quick opinion nadila about this Sidi Njaaye business, and I want people to listen to me carefully. No opinion, I don't want it to be misinterpreted. I want to give an advice to everyone. Ko, let me understand about people talking about the Sidinjai business. They are not talking about Sidinjai based on a law President Barrow comma. No. People were talking about Sidinjai la kumakangol men direct towards PPP Nkol. Nko, PPP is our partners. Adibelorin President Barrow Komale since day one, 2016. OJ Nala Lota President Barrow Komale. Then Sidinjai, people like Sidinjai were APRC, and then they were supporting Jammeh. But Alal Demaro Kang, President Barrow Tambisa. I'd love to know across the country, Dula Jama became many along could be all their oppositions, but 2016, we cut the Sikalaya, the President Barrow, Akata President in Bankunkan. Be new Mantara President Barrow, comma, Iketa opposition in even Yola, Nyanta Fahamlam. What is the root cause of that? Namera problemola keta adung ilota President Barrow nyaja wala B because there was an issue. There is an issue simply because wool bilko ebeloring men koma opposition olet. But the couldn't bring new will be cooking no ilota President Barrow in the carta of Sikaya Piala. And I want people to understand ko Sidinjai was able to convince his people because of President Barrow. Because Sidinjai from Ngamera Nana Lord Deputy Yalale, but I am man carta of fire. Being new will not Sidinjai comma is because of President Barrow. And I believe Sidinjai must have built a very good rapport with his people to come, and that's why he convinced them, and then they are following President Barrow. So, Ndemo le blame la many along President Barrow political positional dealer, and they are unable to convince their people to stand with President Barrow. Mbekuma kilim fola politician only, many along President Barrow political positional dealer. Nim President Barrow any political positional dealer. You don't email more convinced no. There is a problem. Email come ila more me along question about cooking it more convinced no to rally behind President Barrow. There must be a problem. Ning politician mang ila more email kalamuta. They will not follow you. I want people to understand this. Nin Sidinjai bitilo where more convinced no. Is because of President Barrow. But Lunsotota Sidinjai lotale a political position on yini ala mol mankarte o fire. Adung left on mole in faham ko. Mol meya lonko I mantra President Barrow koma B. 2016 ilota enano. Adum munkana argumento base nyin kamako badia kol ninkombo sambal lang drong use la as an argument to be able to justify what Sidinjai is doing is okay. It is not okay. Sidinjai mo mafako ala low President Barrow comma molbo challenge kam. No. Sidinjai, what people are arguing that it means sambakana wala mnyentiko. Sidinjai is trying to put down PPP for APRC. This is the fact. Adung mol nyanta faham la ko APRC kan new dungola na partner le moti. But we need to be very, very careful. In Ataka joining Kang, like other parties. But ye menu taram je, it all tafalako bol victimized la ngat moli tara siri wo jube Kang. This is what people are talking about. Sidinjai kana people call victimize. Adunga kana try, to create a bad blood between them and President Barrow. That's what people are talking about. Because Nyumumu Letimeni Anko, they were there for us. They were there for President Barrow when Sidinjai was an opposition to President Barrow. Yes, Molko Sidinjai is a family to President Barrow, and he came and then, to stand with the president because Jeko, after President Barrow, mala family, and then he will stand with him, and then we were all welcome that. Jumala Sidinjai la kumofo, then among people call attack. Nobody. Ado momanyin fo fananko Sidinjai la position iba challenge kan wala ko he stand with the president. I don't think so. It can mean for iko Sidinjai kana people being called victimized because people being called be ning is isubeje but kunum le lo President Barrow fele adum oje na la mole kata ko menke mobe o jele adum ninga karta wol mallo President Barrow fe 2016 kolbe manela la adu kayin ngaje ko mol beñu dol beñu argument sambakan nang and then trying to portray ko President Barrow mo win lalmento be if we want to use that to justify the argument I don't think it will look good because we'll akolata nyawnya 2016 will the President Barrow fele jumala long 2016 will mallo President Barrow fe whether he is going to win or not ikayin blal men be foten ka foko President Barrow mo win ge but 2016 I win again but beat naja mo win ge there is a problem and that's what we need to work on adungay mol men sika political position or dealer if those people are unable to convince their people imbe jumala blame la Kana will blame. We have to blame people. Me alonko I political positional dealer. They were unable to convince their people to stand with President Barrow. If Sidinjai is able to convince his people, it's because of President Barrow. It's not because of Sidinjai. Because New Walam, Alamul, Banta send parliament. Alo da carte faola no. Ama win. Ni karta ala personality them or ala interaction with those people wala tinna wala be carte faila the President Barrow bi munana kunu at fon lota be place ni kay man carte faila. This is what people need to understand. Bitilo niaje wal beblare Sidinjai is able to convince those people. It's because of President Barrow. But in Damin to Yalanko, they are still reluctant to be with President Barrow. Nyanta men jubela wala mnyentiko. President Barrow mosi jumal ke adung anuol tema. Priye loy. Nuol mela mol convince no. Be jumal blame la. We have to blame those people, not because of the area that they belongs to or the grouping that they belongs to. I want Malafi Yalante lafta mem for explain naja Malafi. I don't want to talk about this tribal business. I don't want to talk about it because I don't like it. Nte Malafi nte buko wo mbuka amirano and a colleague to even portray it or to kasamanang in my argument. Left them for the mole, all I'm going to go. Sidinjai, people are not talking about Sidinjai because a law President Barrow coma. No. Mobe alon neko Sidinjai bitilo is stand with President Barrow, even he's having an agenda. I left them for the mole, all I'm going to come. Until understanding in quote. Moka na try yafuku being other political parties partners put down for APRC. Left them more they will understand because APRC was almost dead. President Barrow le knew APRC la. No one the APRC mbanta nyina wala bi tiro. Adu mol kamen portray ko APRC majority mbe bulu wala President Barrow gagnendi. This is not true. Because APRC, men be APRC, will be APRC, will not NPP, it will represent Barrow Noma. And Nimbit Canebaldo. APRC we are able to convince them because Yalnako, if they don't come and join President Barrow, the party is almost dead. And that's what people need to understand. Niaje bi telo APRC Niodundala is because of President Barrow. And Niaje bi more people like Sidinjai, La Modo Blurry Noma, it's because of President Barrow. I want people to understand that. Adun left in fanam falako. Mol me along ko President Barrow a political position or delay in some other areas. Imela mol convinced no. The problem is with them, with those people, not the people on the ground. Because ni mo political, ni a political position or dealer, get close to your people and convince them. If you are unable to convince your people, then you are not a good politician. Be all dollar jele, how they interact with people, even more me along they are not from their areas, how they interact with them. I don't think those people will be able to convince their people to rally behind someone else. Business, let's just put it to rest, and I think it has already been addressed. Moldia muta kolale, and then I believe people been calling ye command le initiator in the being calling iron outland. I believe. I don't know get wrong. We just have to skip this. This should not be repeated. Sidinjai kana afabe mo dol put down for APRC. See political party dol put down for APRC. PPP Kolu, ilota President Barrow fele in the most difficult time, and that is appreciated and recognized. And still they are loyal to the president. So nobody should create a bad blood between them and President Barrow. That's what people are talking about. Mol mantra President is normal for any other reason, but because of Alaf Akamempo training, it's not looking good. And when we kika nyaming ngajele ko alaften yudna party dola kanyi party dolfa mol ko wala kanake. Molman sidinja bring nyin kumo brama nyin kumo fo jumala sidinja kumo fo men be diamu tala ko where are they talking about him? Yes, they are moment there. Sometimes people have different opinion on things. But the molme mem faham kan walam nyintiko APRC ita for even nyudu na wala in particular fa many alan ko le President Barrow ke president woti alata kola. Ado lafta mole you understand ko yenyin ko nyin isul nyin mandin kaya nyin si ko nyin landi karala ka fako nyin kara nyin si karle nyin area karle man be balan nin President Barrow ma because of the nature of what is happening. No, I don't think that's true. Because kunun will lot of President Barrow fail. Niaje be imalo President Barrow fail, there is a problem. And the problem of a black creator, the grouping may along he fall out with them, this UDP call, they were able to convince those people to stay with them, to stay behind them. So President Barrow is more menke a political positional dealer, I do more tema. Well, card player very well to be able to convince their people to rally behind President Barrow. Like people like Sidinjai did. But Sidinjai must have gone down to his people, interact with them, convince them. So Ning President Barrow Palaso di Modola na mol, will mela mol convinced no, the area would still be balancing. But kunung, ibe sontale no. So ni karla kol man aketa nyama man ka nyama. Still those people would have been with the president. Adon kuno ni karla ni man karla of President Barrow. You think probably he will not be the president because he can damn aerial member for 2016 President Barrow ganye tawol better. Be naman ganye je. There is a problem and that's what we need to work on. Adon ay mold menke je. Will nyantela card play very well to be able to convince their people. But in Kana ko being portray la mole ko ning la card mol be balandine because they belongs to a particular tribe. This is what the people are trying to portray and it's not good. This is what I want to say. Left a new fola, left a mole la moine hakilo la ko. Alinga landika fombe mo chidol portray la ko. They are negative, and then we want to portray other people positive. Let's just look at the root cause and then we work on it and then we just point out the strategies many along that can be applied to be able to convince those people. But the Sirinja Kunung Fangolota area among Ganyeje. Niaje Biolo Blurring Noma is because of President Barrow. I would love to understand for Folako. Nkana from Benyasi called Fenkela. You know, because no one nika from Bafalako aerial damale molu winter dam bolo jubel. President Barrow bring on me a PPP. UDP. Another contest le election hola. Ala mol man carte o fay amang gagné. But B ninga nata banko be lota koma ye carte fire in 2016 o aerial me al kayfo o aerial nyin president Barrow winta woltole bar bringa de fangolo tan num député yala bringa lo president yala president ya bira lo banko be le carte fire bar bira lo indi a particular consequence and not lose kele so munaten ni kartan komba jala ko ha kala fila mola kabla kela mol convince wala tan munane wol man convince no kartan fire ka kenun député wot no. And likewise, Sidinjai himself. This is what people need to understand. Alinga nyin si ko ni fonko ko area ko ngi landi. We work on the strategies. Ngaje ko President Barrow. We have to point out strategies. President Barrow e molta aye dungani aerial tema. Many alan ko be all convinced la nole. But ne mo sikaya plaso diala. O mala mol kalamuta ame care. Anung he doesn't la mol me nyandi fanto me kalamuta mod. You think they will follow you? Sidinjai come down to his people and then I convince no bitilo President Barrow la kola watina. But Sidinjai dama individually alotala nung ala mol man katre fire. That's what we need to understand. Biniaje ulubler nga no President Barrow jikolam. So nim president na adung I convinced no. So nim president Barrow a political position nani mol mengal kefo ni wol mela mol convinced no ye pula president Barrow man say balanding. The problem is not from those people in their belief. Ngaje ko the potential in those people to be able to convince their people, that's the issue. Adung ning bi mankarte soto mafangol la kono nga soto jele brim left nung president Barrow e palaso nyimara. And jamme la batul wol kunung they were convinced and they stand with President Barrow binia ye balaning nimol membe nyola all still they were playing their cards very well and trying to convince those people to stay with them. So until what we need to do is President Barrow molta aye londi aye dunga aning wol tema men si wol convince no to be able to follow them. But kafu ko ye wol ke ye place di le mela mol kalamuda. Do you think people are not fools? Be more buka, more honey dingo mila swokono. You cannot. There are certain things. Ni me kalamuda. You don't come down to their to them to be able to convince them. They will not. They will not. They will not follow you. They will not listen to you. Let's look at the people. I mean, dunga aningol dulal tema ngol la ko jube baake ngol la potential jube ngaje ko how they are trying to they are interacting with their people trying to convince them ni wol mela card play bolel blame la but not careful until we cannot bring that as an argument ko wol sidi njala mo le blari nga no wala na president Barrow ala abet adin president Barrow ya tara nyabe nyado nyama. I don't think so. Sidi Njai is related to President Barrow, I believe. But Sidi Njai ntela understanding wala munyenti ko kana PPP nkoliba for ko bol neutralize la for APRC. APRC is almost dead. President Barrow life support machine do la ne wonte mbanta nyina APRC ko la bitilo. It's unfortunate we are even talking about APRC business. I don't see the strategy that they are trying to apply. In after APRC le balundila on top of other people parties. Let's be very, very careful. Ndolko NPP ko. Nyimpati yol fango ninga until sa no be. Bin sa keno APRC will not be here. NPP le betar la jang. APRC kumonta bukafo. And they are partners, we respect that and we welcome that. But in nala kafoko be party dol neutralize la for APRC ni mole ojebe diamola and mole memfo their opinion, they have the right to their opinions. But in be kuma claim for alinga nyin si cool coming portrait alinga bonde call kono ninkombo kala dram we are going to bring problem. The problem will create lam faye and then we will the problem will create lam temen content no. Alnga nyina si kola alnga nyina area kola alnga nyina nyina kadladul portrait ko de wol mo jawolti against President Barrow mo wodlal biye is always divided. It's always divided. Modol balanding but dol be sondin modol balandingol kono wafle men sonta wala man siya but men the balandi wala siaring but still we need to find a way President Barrow e mol ta aye dunga aningol tema to be able to convince them like Sidinjai convince his people because Sidinjai lota wati men na député yala amang gagné fo tumo wala mol muneket fo tumo wala mol malafa bile lafital ni lafital bi is because of President Barrow. So President Barrow can move for a political position or dealer. Giving somebody, making him somebody minister or a permanent secretary.